What's going on, guys? Alex Earth 814 EDC, and I have a real quick unboxing to do for you guys today. This is coming in from my good buddy Casey over at Knives Fast, and I believe this is two new or relatively new giant mouse models via the Lefty passaround group. So that is very exciting. One of them is the Rio, which I have been very excited and intrigued to try out. I've almost bought it a few different times. So when I saw Kevin throw it in with, I believe, the Ace Iona V2, which I'm also pretty excited about, I knew how to jump on the list, and luckily I was pretty high up on the list, so I got it. I think I was like the third or fourth person, but I'm very excited about this. But before we jump into today's unboxing, of course, the unboxing knife is the MBK Sea Otter in Magna Cut. Still love this knife. Just no frills, awesome EDC design. But that's the unboxing knife today. And also, I wanted to touch on, I finally hit 1,000K or 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So if you guys are, if you are one of them, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This has been a pretty long time goal for me. I'm gonna be honest, when I first started the channel, my goal was 100 subscribers. And I got that pretty easily because, Kevin helped push a lot of people, and I remember Chris over at Grady's Gear helped push a lot of people. So I surpassed that pretty easily, and I got up to like 3 or 4, maybe 500 pretty quick. But then I kind of plateaued. But then when I got that far, I was like, you know what, let's go for 1,000, because 1,000's like the whole YouTube monetization thing. And, that's kind of just like the benchmark of what I've kind of set in my mind of what I want to get my YouTube channel to. I don't ever fully plan on, like, this is just a hobby for me. I never plan on taking this anywhere. I never, envision this going anything far down the road, like a Neves Knives or like, a Metal Complex, guys like that. Or even, Kevin, Lefty EDC, Casey, Knives Fast. They have for the knife community, for the EDC world, their subs are pretty damn good too. But this is just a hobby for me, and I just wanted, 1,000 was kind of in my mind for the longest time. And I finally got to it. Now I just need to get my watch hours up. So I realize I go long stretches without making videos. So I definitely need to shorten those stretches and pump out more content for you guys, because the more content I pump out, the more watch hours I get. That gets me closer to monetization. Not that matters. I know I'm going to get like 2 cents, but it's just cool, at the end of the day, to say like, oh, like, YouTube pays me whatever it may be. It's just, I don't know, kind of cool to be able to tell somebody that. But yeah, I just wanted to shout that into you guys. Thank you so much. I always say it in almost pretty much every video. I do appreciate you guys, for liking, subscribing, commenting, anything you do to help support the channel. Graciously appreciated on my end. And don't worry, there is a 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming. It's just gonna be a little bit, I got some good stuff for you guys, but I just need to like iron out the details, and I've been pretty busy recently. That's another thing I wanted to hit on real quick is, I have a lot of knives to review, but I've just been pretty busy. I haven't really had time to sit down and film a lot, because we've been back and forth between home for like the last 2 weekends, so I haven't had a whole lot of free time then. But this weekend we're not doing anything. We're just hanging out for the weekend. So I'm planning on getting a lot of reviews banged out this weekend and stacked up for the week. So you guys will have hopefully a full week of reviews and maybe an unboxing here or there. But yeah, so now that that's off my chest, can unbox this bad boy. And I just still can't believe sometimes, like every time I get on the YouTube Studio app and I go to check comments or, whatever it may be, I just always go like, wow, I think I have 1,003 right now. And it's so cool seeing like 4 digits up there, and it's just a cool feeling, you know what I mean? And like I said, it's been a goal for a while, so to finally surpass it makes me happy, and I'm just glad I finally kind of got to that plateau. So got 2 Ace boxes right here. So we got the Rio and Denim Micarta right here. And then we have the Iona V2 and green canvas micarta. So we're gonna open the Rio first because it's the one I'm a little bit more excited for. Like I said, I have looked at this numerous times. I've been very close to buying it a couple different times. You do have some, I don't know if those are extra bearings or if Kevin puts skiffs in this, because I think these are Kevin's knives. Here is the knife. You guys can see that blue denim, yes, denim micarta poking out there. You guys can see right away, it has a different texturing to it than any other micarta I've handled before, so that's intriguing. You guys can see that brass backspacer. No, oh, this is titanium. I'm used to brass on giant mouse stuff, but titanium backspacer. You do have a lefty or righty wire puck clip that goes pretty much to the butt end of the knife. Would have been nice if I took that lanyard. They would have taken the lanyard hole out and maybe put it up into the backspacer somehow, so you could have moved that clip screw all the way back there. But nonetheless, it still sits pretty deep in the pocket. Nice and thin. Hole for deployment. Of course, you have the crown spine with the jimping right there. Give it a thumb flick. Flies right out. Very nice and slender blade. This is Magna Cut. They've been starting to use that quite a bit now. There is the Ace logo. Then over here, you just have a nice sterile blade. Liner lock with plenty of lock bar access. Ergos right off the bat, very comfortable. I really like how thin this knife is. It's just very low profile, very skinny handle, but I have plenty of room to get on here. Get all 4 fingers on there very easily. Go out onto that jimping. Any blade play? No blade play. Middle finger flick. Very smooth on the close. I want to say Kevin did put skiffs in these, but I could be wrong. But nice control drop, which I like. It's not, it drops nice to your nail, but then it'll sit there. Like, you don't have to worry about it closing on your thumb. A couple shakes. It's just a nice control drop, and I really like those sometimes. It's very satisfying to kind of, be able to do it on your own without it just swinging shut. But yeah, very smooth. Feels great in hand. I think Kevin was very surprised by this knife. I want to say I heard him or saw him say that this is his favorite giant mouse product. I know he's had some, quality control issues with them before. I don't know if this is made in Italy or if it's a Riot made knife, because I know they bounce around a lot with different models. But yeah, middle finger flick works really good. Thumb flick works really nice. You can slow roll it. I like how small, slim, compact this knife is. Just feels kind of like a very gentlemanly carry EDC. It's very handsome looking, nice thin edge. Yeah, I really like this, first impressions. Very lightweight, which is awesome. Middle finger flick just bangs out of there. So yeah, Rio off to a good start. And then of course, we will break into the green canvas micarta Iona V2. Now, I did own a original Iona pretty early on into my collecting life and collecting, knowledge. I ended up selling it for, I don't even know what it was for. I don't know. I think I just got cash for it and probably put it towards something else. But I like that knife. I didn't love it, but for the price, it was like $99 for an M390 bladed knife with, I think it was FRN, but it had like the sculpted cutouts on it. So honestly, to me, even though it was FRN, it felt just like G10. So I thought for the price tag of that knife, for less than $100, I don't think you could have beat it for being a user. I thought it was a fantastic, all-around knife. Not the best for fidgeting, and I think that's what I was kind of like. When I first got into the knife world and I started like collecting more, I was like super, take this with a grain of salt. I was super, super, super duper into the fidget factor and everything. And I still am. Like, I still love, and I talk about that in all my reviews, and you guys can probably pick up on that by some of the knives I have. Still love fidgeting with my knives. Still, put that in the equation a ton when I'm deciding if I want to buy a knife or keep a knife. But I have slowly gotten used to, washer knives and, actions that way and different things like that. And I think that's why I ended up selling the original Iona, because it was on washers. It was kind of stiff. It wasn't the smoothest. I was new to knives, so I ended up selling it. But for a user knife, I thought that was one of the best users you could have. And I think they took that and made it better. They obviously, I think they increased this by like 25%. You guys can see it has the same lines and everything like that. It's just a bigger knife. So you have this, feels really good. Green canvas micarta, again, with the same clip, lefty or righty carry. Wire clip right there. Thumb studs. crowned. No, this one is not a crown spline, so I did not know. Well, it kind of is. It's like halfway there. Jimping up top there. Flies right out of there. This one is also a Magna Cut, which is cool. So keeping the same steel. And again, a what's the word I'm looking for? A sterile blade over here, no markings or anything like that. It's a drop point with kind of a nice belly up here. Comes down to a thin edge. Liner lock. Could be a little bit more lock bar access there, I feel like, but we'll have to get see how it is. There is no internal milling, so this piece is quite a bit heavier than the Rio. Now, obviously, different styles of knives, but in the same vein, they're pretty close in fit and finish and whatnot. But size, or excuse me, weight is definitely there. You guys can see this one is on washers. So this thing does not drop at all. I mean, you can do that. I can't even middle finger flick this. You can if you get like the right sort of flick to it. But in the same vein, like this is very on par with what I remember the original Iona feeling. Nice snappy detent, but on the close, you pretty much have to, it doesn't have any drop at all. It's very stiff. Like this thing would sit here all night if I didn't really want to shake, as I almost drop it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just giving me flashbacks to, this is kind of why I sold it. But it feels great in the hand. I do think it being larger benefits the hell out of this knife. This just is a fantastic grip. Has a little bit of a curvature to the handle, kind of a banana shaped handle, but or a pistol grip, however you would call it. But this thing just allows it to melt into your hands. Very, very comfortable. And again, I'm going to, talk about it in the full review. If you're looking for a no frills work knife, I think this has to be on your list. Reliable, just in and out of your pocket, cut stuff, out of your pocket, cut stuff, back in your pocket, things like that. I do like the changes that they made, like I said, so that'll be a positive on the full review. But I'll have to get this in pocket and, see if I like it that much more than the original Iona. So I'm going to wrap this up now, guys. I feel like I've rambled on for long enough. Sorry about the little splurge in the beginning, but this was my full unboxing of the Giant Mouse Ace Rio and the Giant Mouse Ace Iona V2. So huge shout out to Kevin over at Lefty EDC for always producing awesome packages for us to check out. Kevin, I always appreciate you, my man. And go follow Casey down below. He is the one who sent these to me. And Casey's a fantastic human. He actually sent me something for the 1K giveaway that I'll talk about more in that video whenever it goes live, hopefully in the near future. But go follow Casey down below if you don't already. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up now, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you that watch my videos. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your morning, day, evening, whenever it is you're watching. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.